right, what is going on, Lego Maniacs, and welcome back to a brand new Build and Chill live stream, the first live stream of 2025. I hope you all are having a fantastic start to your new year. This stream, I am trying something a little different. We are streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, so if you haven't already, be sure and follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/ZacAtk. You can follow me there, or you can follow me via the link in the description box below. So, hope you all again have a great start to your new year. I have a handful of Lego sets here, and guess what, folks? Tomorrow is a snow day. I have a snow day, so I don't have to work tomorrow, so I have a 4-day weekend potentially, with Monday also being loaded up for snow. So, if you haven't already and you are new to the stream and you're liking what you see already, be sure and hit that follow button, subscribe, depending on which platform you're on. I think Twitch and YouTube both maybe have subscribe buttons at this point by now. And follow me on social media. So, today I have two Lego sets we can potentially build tonight. I have the Lego Star Wars Boba Fett helmet, and then I have the Lego Star Wars Commander Cody helmet. So I am debating on which one of these I want to build. They are roughly about the same piece count, with about 80 parts different between the two. So let me just go ahead and check on the YouTubes and the Twitch to make sure I'm not missing anything. So I'm gonna try and keep an eye on both streams. It's going to be kind of challenging to flip-flop between the two, but I am going to try my best to keep an eye on both platforms. So hope you all are having a fantastic evening. It's kind of a cold one, and we are expecting snow anytime now. So I am going to be keeping an eye on the weather too while we stream to see if the snowfall starts. It's supposed to be starting by now at 7 o'clock, so if it hasn't started snowing, it probably won't until the remainder of probably later in the night. So alright, so what Lego set should we build? Should we build the Boba Fett, or should we build the Commander Cody? I will leave it up to you guys, and we will go from there. I got the Boba Fett from a Facebook Marketplace purchase, which I'm pretty excited about. And this one I got from the Target a couple of months ago on sale. It was actually on sale. And I got this one for a pretty good deal from a really nice guy off Facebook Marketplace. So I'm pretty excited to build either one of these. I do really want to get all the Lego Star Wars helmets, as I really like them. I think they're really cool, and I think they're pretty neat, and they're great pieces to put on top of my Lego shelves. If you haven't seen the Lego shelves I put in my room, I did a cool video on installing all these shelves around the room. You can kind of see it in the background behind me there, but if I tilt this up, you can kind of see all of the cameras, or all the shelving going around the top of the room. It's kind of hard to see, but it goes all the way around, and there are tons of sets there that I have on the wall there. Let me get that back focused. Can you focus on me again? There we go. Brilliant. So I am going to be, I guess we're going to be starting with the Boba Fett. Now, if only I had a kniff. I don't seem to have a kniff. I thought I had a kniff, but I don't have a kniff. So maybe I can use a Lego brick separator to open this without having to get up, because I am comfy. Oh. These appear to be somewhat sharp. Let's see if I can't do it 2 for 2. But yes, we are expecting snow here imminently in the next couple hours or so, in probably the wee hour mornings. Probably should really get up and go get some scissors, but I just don't want to, because I'm lazy, which I shouldn't be lazy, but it's bad. It's bad. So I am trying out something with a third-party company called Restream.io, and I'm going to be streaming both on Twitch and YouTube here for a couple of different Build and Chill live streams, just to see how well it would do. Come on, open. We're trying to multi-purpose the brick separator. I should probably get a sharpener for the brick separator. See if I can't sharpen it. That way, it can double purpose. Have one that's both dull and sharp. All right, I give up. I'm gonna go get a pair of scissors, and I swore I had some in here. I usually keep scissors in here for opening up Lego boxes. All right, I got the scissors. Don't worry, I have the scissors. Now, I have plenty of knives. I have a bad habit of misplacing scissors and knives because that's what we do. That's what we do around here. We forget where we put scissors and stuff. All right, box is empty. Now we can move on to how many bags we got going on here. So let me change views here, which I really need to get like a small baby monitor. That way I can see how I'm changing. So we have a handful of different camera views for this evening. We have the Wile E. Coyote cam here, and we also have the other camera on the side. And it's a cool little manual. I'll show that here in just a second. Let's find out how many bags we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbered bags. And then here is the ye old manual here. Has some cool details about Boba Fett, and there are 5 bags, so this is complete, which is fantastic. And we like how this manual looks opposed from the other manuals that are white pages. So this is kind of neat. And hopefully, if we do some feedback and win, I can maybe snag some Legos, as the Lego purchase here will be quite sparse. All right, I'm trying to see here what we got going on. All right. So let's go ahead and get started and jump into the first bag here and see what we can get going. So, this week is going to be a short week as we have a snow day tomorrow. And that's exciting because I like me some snow days. And it's also so nice whenever you come back from break and you go right back to a break because of a snow day, which is awesome. And I'm excited for snow tomorrow and sledding. I got some nice sleds from the Amazon, and hopefully we can have ourselves a great snow day. And yes, this should be much easier than the R2-D2 for sure. Alright, I'm really liking the restream thing. The fact that I can see the chat from both Twitch and YouTube is pretty rad. And I'm trying to remember who suggested streaming on Twitch, but thank you for the suggestion, as I didn't really think Twitch had a Lego category, but turns out they do, and that's pretty rad if you ask me. So, definitely excited to see what comes of Twitch and to see how much growth we can get from streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. And I like this platform. I don't really like that it puts a watermark on your stream saying this was done with a restream, but it doesn't really bother me too much. Doesn't really bother me. I don't really care for watermarks, but you know, it is what it is. So, yes, we'll see how this goes. Not a whole lot has happened since the New Year or Christmas and all that. I got some pretty rad Lego sets for Christmas, and I'm going to be building those. Actually, I've already built a handful of them. I feel really bad. I got 3 Lego sets for Christmas, four Lego sets for Christmas rather, and I've built 3 of the 4. And the next one after the helmet, I think, if depending on how far we get, which I'm pretty sure we're going to knock out both these helmets in the stream, as these aren't really a lot of pieces. Heck, we might even get into 3 sets this stream because I have another set that I can build. It's a buildable Lego lightsaber that my bestie Dots got for me a couple weeks ago for the Christmas, so that's exciting too. So we have tons of sets to build, and this is going to be kind of like the last hurrah of Lego for a while. Because adult things happen, friends, and let me just go ahead and tell you about the shenanigans that I've been dealing with the last couple of days. So I've been on a wild goose chase of trying to fix my truck, trying to figure out what's going on with my truck, and this is the same vehicle that I've had. This is my first truck, my first car, in fact, or first truck, whatever you want to call it, first car, blah blah blah, that I've had since 2009. And it's a 2002 Chevy Blazer, and been through a lot with this truck, and I absolutely love this vehicle, but it has been a pain in the butt to keep up and take care of, especially as it's gotten older and older in age. And anyways, this week, or the last 2 weeks, has been a wild goose chase trying to figure out, okay, is it a fuel problem, is it an electrical problem, and still haven't solved it. And even one of my good friends, Sean, who's a mechanic, he can't figure out what's wrong with it. And so I am in the process of potentially starting to look for a new car, and I'm not really excited because the car market is garbage right now, and cars that should be $5,000-$6,000 less than what they are very expensive, and it's not looking good in the car department. And used cars are just equally insane, and I'm just I'm not looking forward to the car buying process, as I know most dealers are not going to come down of what they should be, and they got to make money too, but I think they're making a little too much money if you follow, especially for your humble, average, everyday car. So that's what's going on in the most recent things with me. And I figured, since we're streaming on Twitch, before I go into just keeping up into normal conversation of normal things that we talk about here on the stream, I figured I'd introduce myself to our Twitch audience and go from there before we get into the regular convos of all the other shenanigans. But I'm Zach, or ZacAtk if you please, and this is going on 7 months of me creating Lego content, and I have a YouTube channel called ZacAtk Bricks, which links for everything on Twitch is in the on my page, channel thing, whatever you want to call it. And anyways, I've been making Lego content since July last year. That sounds about right. And this will be my 40th video, I think, on the channel, which is pretty crazy to think of, that I've made 40 videos in the span of 6 months roughly. And anyways, I've been a avid Lego fan for a very long time, and mostly I do Lego Star Wars stuff, but I do have a Lego City behind me. It's kind of hard to see behind my big head, but I have a budding Lego City behind me, and we're just working on things for the city. It's not really something that I've really talked about in depth, because I feel like my Lego City really isn't in a place where I feel like I can just constantly make updates about it, and just really post videos weekly about it, as this isn't my full-time job. Obviously, I'm this super tiny YouTuber, now Twitch streamer thing, I don't know, And I have a regular 9 to 5 job. I work in IT, and Lego is one of my favorite things to do as a hobby, and I really enjoy it. And I like. I've been getting into non-official Lego sets. Like, it's still Lego, but it's still, not Lego. So it's through the Bricklink people, Bricklink Builder or Rebrickable. They post models and stuff like that, and I've been really getting into that lately. And it's been really fun to build sets that Lego hasn't made into an actual set yet. And just the creativity in itself that people post is with their sets, their mocks, or their whatever you want to call it, is pretty rad. So that's been something I've been really enjoying and getting into lately. Let's see, what else? What else about me? I am flying through the dirty 30s. I just turned 34 a few months ago, and I do not know how that happened. I was just 30 what seems like 20 seconds ago, but here we are, in the 35th year of my life starting out here. And yeah, it's wild. It's absolutely wild how much time is flying here. But I have a doggo. Her name is Leia, and she is absolutely the best doggo in all the world. And she is spoiled rotten, and that, my friends, is not an understatement. That is 100% fact. Super spoiled, and that's okay. I mean, if she wasn't spoiled, then I wouldn't be doing my job as a dog dad, a dog parent, dog dad. Let's see here. What other shenanigans, fun facts can I tell about myself? Let's see here. I feel like I'm very uninteresting, and that's okay. What else? I used to travel a lot. I worked for a AV company and did live events and different shows all over the country. I've also, for the same company, would also install integrated AV systems for different companies and corporations. I've been to, I think, 37 of the 50 states, I want to say. I had a handful of opportunities to travel internationally with my job, but I just didn't like the idea of traveling internationally because that's a long flight. And, this is kind of a scary thought, the idea of traveling internationally, you know what I'm saying? So, didn't do that. But I did go a lot of places and ate a lot of good food. One of my favorite places I went to was this place in Portland that had the absolute best Philly cheesesteak. And we were there for like a week, and I went there at least 3 times that week that I was there, and it was just so good. Ate so much good food in all the places I've been to for that old job. And now I'm stationary, and I am so glad because what I didn't know at the time is that I was going to get burnt out with traveling. And I traveled constantly. I mean, constantly traveled. So much so that my bosses were like, "Why don't you stay home for a little while?" And people got used to me traveling in their place. And anyways, but I didn't realize until after I stayed home that one time that I was like, I'm kind of burnt out. I don't think I can do this anymore. So, but yeah, I traveled a whole lot, did a bunch of cool shows, and installed a lot of really cool AV systems, movie theaters, control systems, access control, security camera systems. You named it, I've probably installed it at one point. And what else? What else? Let's see here. Let me tell you about my channel and stuff like that. I really don't like self-promoting because I feel like you're kind of already here, so you kind of already know. But the channel has been around now since July, like I said, and I have a handful of videos on my channel of different Lego sets that I've built and reviewed, Lego rumors and leaks. What else? Of course, these live streams. There's a handful of live streams available. Wow, this is crazy colored right now. And different mocks I've made. So if you enjoy stuff like that, I have that up on my channel. And there's different playlists you can check out for you to view at your leisure. And probably my favorite video I've made was probably the Lego grocery store that I made, which is one of the biggest sets in my city that I've produced. And it was pretty crazy because I'm trying to understand how this thing want me to build it here, but oh, because you do it like that. Now I understand. That was the biggest video on my channel that I had made, and it caused my channel to grow quite a bit last year. And yeah, so that was cool. It's one of my favorite videos, and the channel, I'm hoping by the 1 year mark we'll have 1,000 subscribers. I think that would be pretty rad. I'm not getting my hopes up, as Lego is kind of one of those things that's very saturated on any platform. So if we get there, awesome. If we don't, I'm having fun, and that's like the biggest thing is I have fun doing this. It's not really something that I want to be a job. I'm kind of I really like my job. My daytime job is very fun, very fulfilling. And the biggest reason why I started creating content here on YouTube is because I wanted to creatively express myself. I have also worked at a news organization previously, and I worked for NBC for about 2.5 years, and I did sound and video editing. So that's something that I picked up and have been very passionate about, and I've always liked video editing and graphic design, and so I thought that was pretty neat. And now that I've gotten into Lego, I thought, wow, I'm doing all these cool things to this room. Why not document it and see where it takes me? And just kind of share my Lego shenanigans and journey with you all to see where it goes and what happens. So there's that. And I'm pretty sure I've already somehow messed up, and I don't know how I've done that. Or maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm just misreading this somehow. The least thing I like about Legos is the perspective that the directions give you. So I'm kind of like, my least favorite thing about Lego. But no, I've always liked video editing and graphic design, and that's something I've always wanted to do as a hobby too, because it's very cool what you can do and create. and I kind of discovered it right when YouTube first started. Um, and so dabbling with it for a handful of years before I actually started making content was kind of where we started. I have to make 2 of these. So there have been many iterations of me sharing content in the past with YouTube. And this one is something that I thought would be really fun to do, as Lego is kind of one of those things where it's for everyone, and so you have a my thinking is, at least, you have a pretty good chance to reach people, have fun, and overall just have a blast. Okay, so I may not have done that right. I did not. Goes back to that perspective thing where you're kind of like, what? I feel like this is potentially where they kind of changed how things line up here. So, and if I need to scoot the camera back, please let me know. That way I can make the adjustments to the angle of the camera, because I know, like right here is the edge of my desk. So if I'm building it too far from the edge, please let me know. In fact, let me check on the camera here. Let me see if I can't scoot this back. Oop, that's my crotch. I'm sorry. Try and get that a little straighter. There we go. That seems to be all right. All right. And now, figure out what to do. And why do I have so many extra pieces? Probably one of the most frustrating things about Lego that I don't quite particularly enjoy, and that is the amount of extra pieces that they include, which, they do it because they want you to have the pieces that get missed by the factory the easiest, which I definitely think I muffed up a little bit here. But hey, good news is at Lego, you can backpedal. At least I think you can. But yeah, that's just that's my villain origin story for Lego and creating content. So if you have any questions, feel free to fire them away. I promise I'm a super interesting dude, for the most part. Now I think we're back where we need to be. Possibly. Probably gonna take this off too. want to say that if I don't, I'm probably going to build this backwards. Which I have a funny habit of doing. I have a really funny habit of building things backwards. Which is one of my finer qualities of building backwards. It's what you do. You build backwards. I'm just going to go ahead and take these off. And start fresh. There we go. Let's just put a lid on it. There we go. I think that's a good spot. Probably not. Crap. If I was smart, I would have... I don't know what I've done, but clearly building backwards is something that I do far too well. Probably not. I'm just funny. So yes, that's all that I got cooking in the informational tanks. Oh, dots. I do not know. I've pretty much just been focusing on Lego City and Lego Star Wars, as the Lego Harry Potter theme just isn't what it used to be anymore. I really liked the Lego Harry Potter theme up until a couple years ago. They just had a lot going, and now it just seems like the castle systems is all they do. And granted, I just really got into Lego in 2018 and started buying and collecting again. But okay, I think I'm back on track here. I just need to put these where they need to go. So clearly I've missed a lot with Lego, and that's okay. Alright, so I got that. And I have that. I just need to know. Okay. Fast forward. Maybe, hold on. Let me rewind a little bit here. Oh, the plate work is killing me. All the plate. Oh. I mean, I could tell you, but you already know my thoughts on this. I could tell you, but then I feel terrible. I could tell you, but then I'd feel terrible. Alright, I gotta figure out where I've... Okay, we're good. We're good. We got it. We're good. That I'm more comfortable with having the 1x1s and slopes left off. So this is what we got so far. I hold it up here. Pow. Alright, I think what we can do is change the camera angle. Let's see here. Let me see if I can remember what my hotkeys are. I don't want to press the wrong one. Yep, there we go. There's this, which I'm going to tilt it that way just a little bit. That way it's not just staring right into my junk there. There we go. A little side action going on here. So that was 3. You know, I need to label this keypad here, that way I know. So that was 3. Oh, that's 3. So 2, 3. Okay, cool. Now we know. All right. On to the second bag here. You know what I wish I had some? I wish I had some sweet tea. That sounds amazing right now. So I'm curious what the snow situation is going to look like tomorrow, and if it's even snowing right now. I haven't looked outside in about an hour. But the last time I looked out, it was not snowing. Also, I totally made that backwards. See, I did it again. The backward streak continues. All right. Gotta get the stand going here. I do like these helmet stands. It's nice that Lego was like, we're gonna make the stands buildable too. That I like a lot. Oh, other hobby and interest that I figured I'd share is big. I wouldn't say big. I used to be really big. Big professional wrestling fan. I still watch it now, but it's not quite as cool as it once was back in the early 2000s. But it is a fun pastime, and been watching wrestling since then. 2001-ish. From from 2002 to 2004 is when maybe 2010. So 2001-ish to 2010 is when I watched it constantly, and then from 2010 to now, it's been more of just a pay-per-view type thing, or not at all. So I do feel like, though, that the wrestling right now is going through a nice renaissance period where it feels like things are getting fresh again, and the business is going through another boom period, which is exciting. I think it's exciting. And it's been nice the retrospect has been nice to be able to see the growth and fall and regrowth again of what wrestling is. And it's just crazy to think of the evolution, if you will, of wrestling and how much it's changed. And all that. So I actually talked to my dad about it the other day, and it's I kind of joked with him, like, Dad, with all the knowledge I have, I could probably be a wrestling historian, because I was hardcore into it as a kid. Like, I obsessed over it. I wanted to know everything and anything there was about wrestling, past, present, and future. So, definitely something that little ZacAtk back then was very, very hardcore, passionate about. And I still am to a degree. It's just one of those things where the business has been so grossly overexposed that it's kind of lost some of its luster, the magic, if you will. But with that being said, even though the curtain has been pulled back on the business multiple times, especially now in the age of social media, I definitely feel like that's okay. It's okay. It's still real to me. I used to get so bent out of shape when my favorite wrestler would lose, and my dad would mess with me, constantly saying, "Oh, I think he's gonna lose. I think he's gonna lose," and I'd get really mad at him if he did lose, because I was convinced that he jinxed it. And anyways, it was just funny. Little 10, 11, 12-year-old getting just hyped to the max over their favorite wrestler. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, I did that, and now it's telling me to flip it over, and what am I supposed to be looking at here? Oh, I gotta add it to the helmet here. I was like, yes, that is the bottom of it. You are correct. That is the bottom of it there. All right. We're good. As you can see, right there, what we got going on. Stand is kind of done. I feel like it looks different from the other ones, but maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. All right. Other interest I've had in the past is really big into Pokemon. Pokemon kind of has really lost its luster. I feel a little bit betrayed by Pokemon because of the Generation 9. I feel like that it's just not for me anymore. And I got back into Pokemon right at the tail end of X and Y. Had a blast through that. Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, and then Sword and Shield, or Let's Go Pikachu, Sword and Shield, Legends Arceus, Diamond and Pearl remakes, and then when Generation 9 came out, I tried to play it, and something is just not there. Something is just not there. And I've tried to replay Generation 9 like 3 times now, and it's it's just very discouraging, man. I'm just like, I don't like this. So, but you know, nothing wrong with skipping a generation and coming back, and you know, because that was kind of me. When the third generation came out, I was like, nope, not for me. Fourth generation, still not for me. Fifth generation, I wish I knew because that was definitely for me. But yeah, so maybe the 10th generation will be where it's at, and I can get back to playing Pokemon again. But Generation 9, not my thing. And yeah. I can definitely see your dad doing that, Dots. My dad would be like, oh, but I think Brock's going to lose. I think he's going to lose. Or, you know, back when it was still very much not knowing about the curtain, you know, if you will. There were a handful of times where we thought, oh, that was definitely real. Like, you know, that was what they call a shoot. So, me and my dad thought a handful of times that wrestlers were going into business for themselves. And, what, you know, hearing all the stories that they've told now, it's like, that's possible. It's possible. So, how does this work? Like that, okay. That makes sense. But yeah. Totally forgot about the stream music, but that's okay. I'm trying out this new restream thing, and I don't know if Twitch is safeguarded or not, or on my streaming platform or my music license thing that I pay for. I cannot think of what it's called. Epidemic Sound, the little subscription I pay for it. I don't know if that's safe listed for Twitch or not. Surely it would be, especially if I'm simulcasting it, but who knows. I miss the wild, wild west days of YouTube where copyright claims weren't everything. I'm really surprised this thing hasn't, like, buffered at all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I was hesitant about doing the restream thing because I was worried that the buffering was going to be nuts, and it's not, and that's really surprising. No complaints here. I am totally down for it. Alright, gotta figure out now how this goes. Like that. Alright, we already got one section of the helmet put on here. That is a cool green color. I really like that green color. It looks really, really nice. I think it looks pretty rad if you ask me. The dark green color. Let's see here. What else we got? Nice. Double fisting it. I still have a ton of spare parts to go through and sort, but I've just been procrastinating. I'm over here like, no, I don't think I will sort that. No, I think I'll just keep not doing that thing in which I need to do. All right, I think I got that right. It's like a drawer and then a Lego container, which I've actually gotten boxes now for all the instruction manuals. I've started putting them in bins, and the only one that didn't fit was the Death Star manual, which that one I have to figure out a way to store safely, because that is legit the biggest manual I have for Lego Star Wars. And I want to keep it nice. Not that I ever plan on selling the Death Star, because the Death Star is like the coolest Lego set that I have, but it is a nice manual. And I got that right when that set retired, like 6 years ago. God, it just seems like a just a crazy a different timeline. Just doesn't seem right how time just moves in such a funny way, in a crazy way. All right, 1x3. And it wants me to do a 1x4. I think that's right. I'll have to go back and see about the stream usage to add that back in the fray later. But I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. All right. I would love to know where this 2x2 goes. Oh. Would help if they highlighted that in the instructions. Did that. Oh, the extra dots always kill me. The always extra 1x1s kill me. It's crazy. And we slap this mamma jamma right here. That seems reasonable. Oh no. Easy fix. Tell you what though, I don't foresee myself ever doing like a mock again of combining sets unless I figure out a better organizational system when splaying out parts. That and getting a bigger table. But this is way down the line. Super mega way down the line. It's times like this where I'm like, man, I could, finally I just won the lottery. I would do all the things. All right. I often have wondered though, like, with all the sets I've opened and all the spare parts that I've gotten in the past, if have I gotten at least 1,000 parts yet from Lego? I'm starting to get real curious about that. Like, wonder if we're at that point yet. Maybe it's like a bunch of small pieces. If I had to do a little guesstimation. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I tell you what, Lego has gotten pretty crazy with using plates for detail work. So much so that, like, don't get me wrong, it's super cool, but I kind of miss building with blocks. Or rather, I kind of miss how blocky Lego Star Wars sets used to be, or any Lego set for that matter. It was very blocky, very Lego-y, and yeah, Lego has really taken off with the detail work when it comes to just this alone. I mean, this is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty ridiculous. Just this, I don't know, was this like 20 parts for a detailed piece, you know? It's just wild to me. I legit don't I don't know what this does. I'm kind of scared. Let's see. I have a 1x3. Do I got a 1 by or two? Not 1x3. A 2x3. There it is. It's in here someplace. Kind of want to look outside and see if it's snowing. Not gonna be able to see diddly squat, but let's see if we can't look out through the window here in the Lego room and see if it's snowing. Nope, it's not snowing, or I can't tell. All right. Where were we? These clip pieces, I've always wanted to just not use them because when I was younger, they would just constantly break on me. And didn't really like them because I wanted to use them for their purpose, but they just didn't seem like good like rigidity in the plastic back then. I mean, they probably fixed it by now, though I'm not really playing as hardcore with these as I did those sets from back in the day when I was a young warthog. I think it's getting close to schnackle o'clock. Yeah, that I did a review video for the ARC 170 this past Monday, and that thing had a ton of stickers. I think it was 16 stickers, I want to say. Just a crazy amount of stickers. Oh, what's up, bud? Welcome to the stream. Tuned in from my stream. Glad you're here. Appreciate you coming in here. Working on Boba Fett's helmet here, and making some good progress. A lot of crazy work going on. Just lots of plate. Holy smokes. Tons of plate. Let's change it up a little bit. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. We're doing this live on both the YouTubes and the not the Instagrams, the Twitch. Oh, this helmet, yeah, it's a good helmet. I like it. I like the colors. The build techniques are pretty crazy as far as the side building and all that. It's just pretty wild how this is all coming together. And it's coming together really fast too, and I don't think there's any stickers in this set. It's probably like one printed element, I think. That's it. Which is, I think, a first. Because I want to say all the other ones I did had stickers in them. I know Vader did. Luke's did. I don't think the Scout Trooper, the Stormtrooper did. Maybe. I don't remember. The Stormtrooper I didn't build. The Stormtrooper I got from Bricks and Minifigs. Which apparently they have opened up a new store close to me. And this weekend is their grand opening, and I think they're having to postpone because of the snow that we're getting here in the next hour or a couple hours or so. So hopefully they can postpone their grand opening and not risk it for the snow biscuit. Because I will not be getting out in the snow tomorrow driving. I'll be playing in it, but I will not be driving in it. Not I. No, no, no. So we will be chilling the beans at home, staying toasty warm, and ooh, hot chocolate sounds really good. Tennessee. We are slated to get anywhere between 6 and 12 inches, believe it or not. I don't think I did this right. Yeah, I will maybe next weekend. I don't know. Just to do a little window shopping. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Last time I went to Bricks and Minifigs, I went twice. I went one to get the Lego Harry Potter cottage that came out a couple years ago, and then I went again because I saw they had the Stormtrooper helmet and got those. And not that I had a bad experience, I was just a bit turned off by how everything was marked up 25%. Oh, Wisconsin, man, that's up there. I'm sure y'all would probably get better snow than what we got going on down here. Snap. Yeah, every time I've gone up north, I've always freezed. I don't like the cold. Some might say that makes me a weenie. And I would say, that's okay. If that makes me a weenie, then I'm a weenie. I prefer to be warm. I've grown up in humid summers where as soon as you walk outside, you're just drenched in sweat and humidity. So I'd rather be sweating my brains out versus sweating or freezing. I'd rather be sweating than freezing. Yes, that is what I am trying to say with the words that are coming out of my mouth. Let's see here what the temperature is. It was like 29 the last time I looked. No, it's 34. That's weird. It's 34 degrees currently in the Memphis. Let's swap angles here. How about it? There we go. Changing some angles around. I just need a hot dog bun. What do I need a hot dog bun for? Well, now that you said it, hot dogs do sound pretty good right now. Or better yet, a bratwurst. A bratwurst sounds phenomenal. absolutely incredible phenomenals. My brother-in-law, he is a master grill cook, chef, whatever you want to call him. And that man, rain, snow, shine, hurricane, tornado, bro is grilling. Like this man, he likes to grill. He ain't afeared of nothing. He will be grilling anytime, any weather. And he makes, oh, because I'm a weenie. Or because I'm a whiny weenie. Yeah. Weenie Hut Jr. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm pointing over there. Super Mega Hut Weenie Hut Juniors. Yes. Yeah. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of my game. I don't like the cold, and that's okay. That is okay. This is why indoors are a magical place. Indoors. Indoors. It's a wonderful place. No worries, bud. Thanks for hanging out for a hot minute. See you next time. Pow, right in the kisser. It's getting a little crazy with the... Alright, that makes a little sense. Makes a bit more sense. Well, yeah, because you, like, lived in Minnesota, so you were built different. You were built tough. You were built tougher than Ford tough. Me, on the other hand, I was not. I was built average. Yeah, no. Built different. I would die. I do not like the cold. I'm over here with my heat on and PJs on. Got my house shoes on. And the Lego room is actually the warmest room in the house, so I'm quite toasty. And that is so good. It's good stuff. Something here isn't right. Mayhaps. No, not that. There we go. Fixed it. And I'm really still here. There's also kind of a delay here on the restream, which I'm starting to kind of notice. It's not bad, but it's starting to kind of see it. All right. Got 2 bags left. I'm really liking this. Like, don't get me wrong, like crazy amount of detail work you're having to do, but it looks really, really good. I'm digging it. 100% digging it. Heck, I may even do another stream tomorrow just for funsies and giggles. Since I'm off, I ain't going nowhere. Staying home. And you know, me and my girlfriend were talking earlier, and we were kind of laughing. I'm like, what if the snow doesn't happen, and then we wake up in the morning and we didn't turn our alarms on, and so we sleep in, and like everyone is going back to school, and you know, we didn't go to work because we didn't see that the school's being called off. You know, didn't happen. If they change their mind, like, just kidding, school's back in session, come to work. I would be mad. Don't get me wrong, I would be pretty mad. I would probably just take the day off anyways, just because I've already just got accustomed to the idea of like, nope, don't gotta work tomorrow. Get to stay home. But it's alright. Is it YouTube or is it Twitch that's slower? I'm doing it on both. I'm sure there's some drop. Here, I'm kind of curious. See what OBS says. Oh, it's only 0.1% of the stream drop, or the frame droppage. So, oh wait, there are stickers. Oh no, never mind. I was like, wait a minute. There's not. I was looking at it again. I thought I had to put a black line down the side. That's actually the detail work that I'm working on right now with this little piece right here. Kind of curious to see how this looks on my Twitch channel. Jump over here and see. Interesting. All right. Let's see here. Doesn't look too bad on that. All right. Nice. Just side build right there. That's super nice. It looks like we're popping on the side panels here. Oh, dude, that looks so nice. That is super clean looking on so many levels. Wow, that's awesome. Is it buffering or lagging, or is it like freezing? Can you tell me? Because like on my end it looks fine, but that don't mean anything. Come on, bro. There we go. Just a little lag. I figured it'd be kind of sluggish. Wonder if I maybe adjust my stream settings for next time to see if maybe that'll correct itself. Go. Okay. I mean, if it's not bad, then I guess it's not bad. Don't want it to be unwatchable, you know? That's already pretty unwatchable right now. I'm funny. I got jokes. Got them jokes. Self-deprecating jokes. This is wild. Starting to get kind of confused about how this looks. But I'm sure it'll all make sense in the end. I wonder where this dark 1x2 goes. Didn't see that anywhere on the drawings. That's black. Ow. I see. Didn't realize that one went on there. Now that makes more sense. All right. Let's fast forward here. The amount of extra parts I have is kind of alarming. But it's not really, because it's like just one by ones that I've pulled from the other pile, so we're probably all right. Alright, so that's on there. I am getting really curious how this is going to shape up. I know this is the side and this is like his face, but it's kind of confuzzling me a little bit. Little bit on the confuzzled. Like, this bag is nothing but plates. Plates and jumpers. 100% plate. To me, that is absolutely bonkers on so many levels. The plate is strong with this one. Rotate it, bring it around town. Dots, I would say, are you going to go out and play in the snow? But doesn't look like you're getting any snow, and that's no bueno. I messaged my sister earlier. I'm like, what's the game plan? Where are we sledding tomorrow? I think it's going to be at the park. We have a pretty good sized park near us that has really nice hills that you wouldn't give much thought for everyday use, but for sledding purposes, it is next level. Man, I'm so glad Lego started outlining parts, because this is getting 2.5 years ago. Jeez, it's a long time to go without snow. It's terrible. The fact that we've gotten snow 4 years in a row is pretty nuts. It's very unheard of. but we only get it like once a year. We don't get it multiple times a year like other places do, you know? All right. But yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It'll snow. Needs to snow right now. Just start snowing right now. I even prepped a fire for the fireplace and everything. All the things. Not the best at building fires. Of course, I'm not really the woodsman-y, outdoorsy type. But hopefully this fire that I made in there will work pretty good. That's my hoping, at least, is that it stays burning for a good long time. This next bag doesn't really have a lot going on in it, but okay, I gotcha. I was like, hey, wait a minute, how is that supposed to connect on there? I'm gonna put this up probably next to my Darth Vader helmet up there on the shelf, which is gonna look super good. I had to scoot over a Lego set up there, but the space really isn't that full. I really need to start thinking about optimizing space up there, because eventually it will start to get kind of full. You get one flake and that's it. That's your great storm for the year. Just the one flake. When I was in elementary school, they would wait until the absolute last possible minute to tell us the school was closed. And a lot of times that would happen when we would get to school. And there was one time we didn't find out until the school bus didn't come. And so I went back inside and, you know, turn on the TV, and lo and behold, like, oh, T County schools are, sending kids home, taking them back home, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you guys said this last night. But now they're being a bit more proactive, which is nice. At the same time, though, I'm kind of jelly beans of the kids today, because they get to know that same night. Same night they get to know. Us, no. We found out early in the morning, or when we were already at school. Like, no joke, there was one time I went to school, we were on the bus, and one of the principals came out and was like, well, we're turning you around, sending you back home, and I was like, man, I got a bed for this, super. It was funny, but it was also aggravating because like I did not want to get out of bed that day. I don't know what's harder to read, the black. Like I am legitimately struggling to see on the paper here. Is it the lights? The lights don't really help either. Or to aid in the seeing, rather. I do kind of think that I overestimated my build capability. I was like, oh yeah, we'll build 2 of them and a third one tonight. I am so funny. Comparative though, like between me, myself, and my girlfriend, I am the much faster builder, but that's just because I've built more, so much more than she has. Wow, they're going ahead and calling it for Monday. Yeah, they're not gonna do that here. They're gonna make up their mind at like 11 p.m. Sunday night, and then they'll say the school's closed. I got a feeling. I do got a feeling. Get that in there. There we go. A satisfying click. Alright. This looks like... There we go. Here's the side of it right there. So that looks pretty good. So both sides are done. This is the antenna piece I guess we're going to work on next. And just got to do the rest of his face. And should be good. Is supposed to be right here. This is probably the top part of the above like the visor, I think. For what it looks like. Oh, nice. Guess that's where it goes. Yep. Hello. Oh, that's right. Boom. Looking good. All right, last bag. And there are not a lot of pieces in here, folks. If you haven't already, be sure and hit that subscribe button or that follow button, whatever button Twitch has. And follow me on my social media. I have a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, Pinterest. Of course, now Twitch. So if you want to keep up with me and know when I go live, links for all the things in the description box below are connected to the page. And appreciate the follow, the subscription, whatever you want to call it. And be doing this every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you enjoy LEGO streams like this, be sure and hit that follow or subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. And yeah, that's all the self-promoting I'm going to do. I'm not going to be annoying and constantly harp about it all stream or more than twice. I try and do it once at the beginning of the video and once at the end. Don't want to be annoying and constantly ask for subscribers / followers. I think I did that wrong. Yeah. The opposite way. I put that on wrong. Ugh, my fingernails. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come back here. You have all the stuff. Yeah, I was hesitant about having so much social media, but now that I figured out a way to cross post without having to do it individually a million times, it's helpful. Supposedly, you know, for growth and all that, you need to be on all the platforms ever. So that's what we're doing. We're doing all the things. Doing all the things and all the stuffs. Alright. Looks like we're going... Oh wow, that's cool. That's a cool connection point. How it's kind of wedged like that. That looks really neat. Looks super cool. It's kind of sketchy how it's on there, but it looks good. So I guess that's all that matters if it looks good, right? Wow, it's wanting me to add to it still. Oh, kind of cover up that hole there. I see. I think next time we can build the Commander Cody helmet, and I'll look what I have left in my backlog, which is not really a lot, because I went a little ham over Christmas break and built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. I built 5 Lego sets over Christmas break. Went absolute ham building Lego. Yes, word of mouth definitely helps for sure. But I don't like to constantly talk about it. I do think that having a YouTube channel at one point was something that's like very special, but now it's not so much anymore. And I don't mean to say that in like a douchey way. I just mean it's just not as oh, what's the word I'm trying to say without sounding pretentious, but it's not as mystique, I guess the word. There's not a lot of mystique behind it like it once was. Or, hello. Uniqueness, maybe? I don't know. It's probably not a good explanation. We're in the home stretch. Probably maybe 20 parts left at best. This I'm really curious. Oh, this is probably like his little reader. His visor reader or whatever. It's over 9,000! That reader. Hey, how's it going, Aloha crew? Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. We're just working on the Boba Fett helmet here. We're in the home stretch, which is pretty crazy because this has been a super smooth build. How are you doing tonight? Thanks. I appreciate it. Took someone's advice and was like, you should stream on Twitch. I'm like, I'll give it a whirl. Here I am. Get the kiddos to bed. Speaking of kiddos, my puppy Princess just walked in. Leia, you gonna say hi? Where you at? Where you at, Big Mama? Hi. What are you doing? Come here. Oh. 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 You're heavy. Hi. Can you say hi, people? Say hello. Hello. I am Leia. I need treats. Do you have treats? People in the Instagram, Twitch, YouTube world, do you have treats? Ah, well, thank you, Aloha crew, for the advice. I appreciate it. I meant to think back, but my brain ball and names and faces is terrible. Isn't that right, Leia? Because I only remember my name. It's my name. He only remembers my name because I bug him all the time for treats. Yeah? Can I have a kiss? You want to give me a kiss? You give me a kiss? No? Are you shy? You being shy on camera? You're terrible. Absolutely terrible. Give me a kiss. You better give me a kiss. Ooh, you're crazy. Big Mama. What are you doing? That's you over there. You see yourself over there? That's you. Big Mama. Alright. Oh. Thank you for being a good sport. She's looking at me. She's like, what? You put me through that? You're not going to give me a treat? I see how it is. I'll give you one after the stream, okay? Give you all the treats ever anyways. She is a Red Lab Pit Bull mix. Her birthday is January 31st, and she will be 11 years old. 11 years old. Isn't that right, Leia? She says, "Doy." It's not a treat, you goober. It's a Lego set. She got all excited. She was just like, oh, okay. Okay, Dad. Is it okay? I don't got anything, baby. I got nothing. I got no Treatos up here. She is a character to say the least. Very spoiled, too. I'm talking super spoiled. She gets her way probably 9 times out of 10. And that's okay. Missing here. I think I may have perhaps left a piece behind. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did. Like a dingus. That or Lego gave me 2 of the same piece. Oh, yes. All right. Oh. It's the plaque, you dingus. But I still have 2 of those, and I don't know where those came from. Oh, I know where they came from. They came for this. Because I forgot to put them on there. I was like, man, it's kind of... There we go. That looks better. And we can slap this guy on. There we go. That works out pretty good. Doesn't look like I'm missing anything. And last but not least, the Boba Fett helmet. Little printed element. And there we go. The Boba Fett helmet is complete. It looks pretty good. Pretty good instruction manual. Overall, really good build. I really like how this over here, this detail using all these plates and tiles and jumpers really adds just a ton of color to the set. And I thought this, when I was building this earlier, I thought this was a sticker, but there are 0 stickers in this set. There's no stickers, just a printed piece, and that's it. And anyways, it looks really good. I like the back here. This is a nice little detail in the back with the vents and the side pieces. I like how those look. And the element here where you can flip the visor up and down. Kind of gives me Dragon Ball Z vibes for the reader that Vegeta wears, but works really good. pretty steady and solid. And the top of the helmet has a nice, good feel to it, and it feels pretty steady. And I really like it. It looks really good. I like the dark green elements with these slope pieces back here, and how it kind of changes from the dark green to the lighter green. It definitely flows really good. Doesn't really throw too much off of the color. So I think that blends pretty well with the set. And other than the top of the head, there's really not a lot of studs exposed on this, which looks really nice. I like how it looks. Lots of good detail, and I really hope that they release a Jango Fett helmet and this year, because kind of need that to keep the helmet lineup going. But this is now my 5th Lego helmet, so we're going to be adding this up here on the shelf. So let's see if I can't switch to a different camera here. Side cam. All right, cool. So that's just the side cam. So let me see if I can't get this to where we can add this to the shelf, and y'all can see me put it on the shelf. Let me move this over here. Watch out, Leia. Let's see. Let me see what I'm working with here. That way I can see. Need to go up a little higher. A little higher. There we go. Whoop. Went flying down. Let's see if I can't move the ceiling fan blade. Ooh, come back here. There we go. Can you get out of the way? I know, Leia, you tell him. Alright, let's see about placing him up here on the shelf. Scout Trooper was fun build. All right, I'm standing on a chair here. Super safe. Let's take this set. Put that down there. There we go. That looks real good up there. Super good. He looks super good. I like it. I like it a lot. Now I just gotta find a home for... I guess this one can go back up here too. My mom got me this set for my birthday 2 years ago. But one that I want to turn into a mock where it looks a little better than this. But that's a good place for it. Kind of in between the New Hope era, but yeah, it looks really good. Let's see if I can't show you guys the rest of the shelves here. So I can't do a pano view here. So like, there's all the helmets, and of course the ceiling fan is in the way. Hang on. If I do this. Yeah, I definitely need to get a different fan, but what if I do this? Kind of works. But yeah, Soka Ship, the Ghost, the new Mandalorian Starfighter, the Razor Crest, Light Cruiser, Bad Batch Shuttle, Clone War era stuff, Arc 170, Jedi Vibe Starfighter, um, I'm blanking on the name of it, but the Imperial gunship, and then I know Trippy. Bricker builds a lightsaber, Anakin, prequel era sets. That's pretty much it. So lots of room for blank stuff to be filled in for future builds and whatnot. Let me put this back the way it was, which I think was like this. I think. There we go. It's about how I had it. All right. There we go. Number 1. Who does number 1 work for? Yeah, I got the Pod Racer, the Duel of Fates. Yeah. I want to get the 20th anniversary set, other sets that I have, because I found some. I had a bulk bin that one of my coworkers gave me, and so I have the Lando Calrissian, but I don't have the Snow Speeder set that came with him. So, but he's one of the 20th anniversary figures, so that's cool. I want to get. I really just want the figures. I don't really care about the sets, but I really wanted the Pod Racer because I thought the Pod Racer was really cool. So, but yeah, and of course for all the extra pieces, all the 1x1 tiles and plates, I like to put them in my bin up here because collecting these has been clutch for missing piece builds and it's gone. Fell down into the abyss, never to be seen again. And of course these 1x1 rounded dots or whatever you want to call them, those are always nice. And slope pieces, I use those, and the Technic pieces for the Mills plate for the Lego City. So lots of stuff to put in there for the time being. But I think that's gonna wrap up the stream. Next time, which tomorrow, we may stream tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. But the next time we stream, we'll build the Commander Cody helmet, which I guess I'm going to have to scoot that other set over and make room for this one. And then after that, I have a handful of this sets. I forgot. I still had the Lego 18-wheeler. 2 18-wheelers. I have the game one, and then the Lego delivery truck 18-wheeler. I have the Brick Cross Station, and I think that's it. Oh, and then another re-brickable model. I forgot all about that, but the I thought I set my category on Twitch. I put it as Lego, but maybe I missed it. But I'll definitely set it on there if I missed it. But I also have a Bricker Builds or a re-brickable model from Bevan's Brick of a double train workshop, I think is what it is. Yeah. So definitely plenty of build and chills to come, and of course double tapping it on Twitch and YouTube. So anyways, guys, I am going to wrap it up here. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night. Be sure and stay warm, and if you're getting some snow, be sure and crack those faucets and bring the doggos inside. It's very important to bring the doggos inside. My dogs are always inside. They're spoiled. There's no way that they're not going to be outside. So, but you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. I may see you guys tomorrow, so I'll post on social media. Follow me on my social media to stay up to date, and I will see you in the next Build and Chill live stream. Until then, friends, keep building, and I'll see you next time.